Imagine standing utterly alone on the battlefield of life. No allies, no cheers, only silence pressing against your skull like a blade. The world has abandoned you. Good. This is where the real game begins, where the weak break and the dangerous awaken. Most men drown in that void, begging for rescue that never comes. But you will learn to breathe the darkness itself. This isolation is not your curse, it is your initiation. The moment 99% collapse is the exact second the 1% become gods. I have walked these shadows for decades. I know the taste of betrayal, the weight of solitude, and the savage power it forges. You do not need their support. You never did. Their absence is the greatest gift you will ever receive. Let me carve this truth into your mind with 7 dark psychological blades. Use them ruthlessly when no one stands with you. First blade, shatter all dependency. Every time you wait for approval, you hand someone else the chains to your soul. Society trained you to believe success needs a crowd. That lie keeps you small, obedient, and forever waiting. The strong do not ask permission. They take what they want while others are still begging for validation. Cut the invisible umbilical cord. Become your own father, your own army, your own God. Only then are you truly free. Second blade, recognize the hidden trap of support. Every helping hand comes with invisible strings soaked in expectation. They smile while offering gifts, yet they are measuring how deeply they can sink their hooks into your future. Accept their money, their praise, their network, and you become their puppet. True power moves without strings. The wise act alone and swiftly. Fools wait for consensus and die waiting. Choose your side. Third blade, embrace the power of isolation. When no one can reach you, no one can control you. In silence, your mind becomes razor sharp. No noise, no opinions, only pure predatory focus. Zero support means zero masters. You answer to nothing but your own will, and that is the most terrifying freedom. Isolation strips away excuses and reveals your true face. Most cannot bear to look. You must. Fourth blade, the lethal advantage of going solo. Speed becomes your weapon when committees cannot slow you. You move like a shadow while others debate in circles. You strike while they are still asking for permission. No compromises, no diluted vision. Only your pure, unfiltered will, carving reality to your design. Risk becomes natural when there is no one left to disappoint. You experiment, you fail, you evolve faster than they can comprehend. Fifth blade, choose silence over validation. Announce nothing. Let your results announce you like thunder. The ghost phase is sacred. Work in darkness, unseen, building weapons they will only notice when it is too late. Every word you speak about your plans leaks power. Keep your mouth shut and your actions murderous. Silence protects your vision from their fear, their jealousy, their sabotage disguised as concern. Sixth blade, become irresistible through mastery. When your skill is undeniable, people do not support you, they submit to you. Grind in solitude until your craft becomes legend. Let excellence be the hook that drags them to your feet. You do not chase attention. You become the only option worth chasing. That is true dark power. Seventh blade, embrace the pain without mercy. Freedom is not given, it is purchased with suffering. Loneliness will test you. Doubt will whisper in your ear. Let it. Pain is the forge that tempers your soul into steel. Every sleepless night, every betrayal, every moment of crushing uncertainty is refining you into something unstoppable. Comfort is the enemy of greatness. Those who crave ease will always remain slaves. You were never meant for cages. When no one believes in you, that is the perfect time. Their doubt becomes rocket fuel for your ascent. You do not need their cheers. You need their silence when they watch you rise far beyond their reach. The path is cold, lonely, and brutal. Walk it anyway. The view from the top is reserved for those who do. Break free from dependency today. Reject their safety nets. Burn the bridges if you must. Support is a beautiful illusion that quietly steals your sovereignty. See through it. Isolation is where legends are born, in secret. Embrace the void. It is your truest ally. Going solo grants you velocity no team can match. Move like death itself, swift and final. Silence is your armor. Let results be your roar when you finally choose to be seen. Mastery turns you into a force of nature. People will fear you, admire you, and obey you without you asking. Pain is the only honest teacher. Listen to it. Let it carve away everything weak inside you. You were never supposed to be carried. You were built to walk through fire alone and emerge terrifying. The crowd will mock you in the beginning. They always do. Their laughter is the soundtrack of your becoming. When you stop needing them, you start owning them. That is the ultimate reversal of power. Self-reliance is not just a strategy. It is a religion for those who refuse to remain prey. Every great empire built in darkness began with one man willing to stand completely alone. Your mind is clearer when no voices interfere. Trust only the voice that demands more. They will call you cold. Let them. Warmth is for those who die average. The ghost phase is sacred ground. Defend it viciously. Reveal yourself only when you are ready to dominate. Mastery is the ultimate seduction. Become so good they have no choice but to acknowledge your supremacy. Pain purifies. Those who run from it remain children. Those who embrace it become kings. You do not rise because others lift you. You rise because you refuse to stay down. Their abandonment was the favor you never knew you needed. Thank them by surpassing everything they dreamed. Now you know the 7 blades. Wield them without hesitation or mercy. The world respects results, not excuses. Stop explaining. Start executing in silence. You were born for this darkness. It does not scare you. It completes you. Stand alone. Think alone. Win alone. Then watch them scramble to stand beside the victor. Never forget, the moment they withdrew support was the moment you became unstoppable. This is not motivation. This is psychological warfare against your former self. Choose now. Remain dependent and ordinary, or embrace the dark path and become legendary. I have shown you the way. The rest is your responsibility, and you already know what you must do. The silence is calling. Answer it. Become the nightmare they never saw coming. Break every chain, burn every crutch, rise in absolute solitude. Your empire waits in the shadows. Go claim it with blood, sweat, and unrelenting will. They will never understand. Let them stay blind while you see everything. This is your moment. The battlefield is empty. Perfect. No one left to share the glory. Breathe the isolation. Let it fill your lungs like poison that only makes you stronger. You do not need their belief. You only need your own unshakable certainty. Move quietly. Strike decisively. Leave them wondering how you became inevitable. The dark psychology of winning alone is simple. become so self-sufficient they become irrelevant. Pain is temporary. The power you gain from it is eternal. No more waiting, no more hoping, only doing, in absolute solitude. You are the architect of your fate. Build it without witnesses if necessary. Their doubt is your fuel. Their silence is your stage. Their future regret is your reward. Walk alone long enough, and the world will eventually follow the path you carved. This is not a gentle suggestion. This is a command from the shadows. Obey it, transform, or remain among the forgotten masses. I have spoken the truth that most fear to hear. Now it lives inside you. Use these blades wisely. Use them daily. Use them without remorse. The game favors the ruthless, self-reliant. Become that player. Isolation reveals who you really are. Make sure it is someone to be feared. Mastery makes you magnetic in the darkest sense. They cannot look away. Embrace every scar. Each one is proof you paid the price for power. You do not need a crowd. You need only yourself and an unbreakable will. The silence is not empty. It is pregnant with your future empire. Step into it completely. Let it remake you into something extraordinary. When you emerge, they will call it sudden success. Only you will know the years of darkness that forged it. This is your war. Fight it alone. Win it alone. Own it completely. The weak seek comfort. The strong seek truth. You now hold the truth. Use it. Weaponize it. Become the exception that proves every rule wrong. I have given you the map through the darkness. Now walk it without looking back. Your time in the shadows ends when you decide it does. Make that decision final. Rise, not for them. Rise because the darkness demands a king. You were never lost. You were being prepared. Now you understand. Go forth and conquer, quietly at first, then overwhelmingly. The world belongs to those who can stand completely alone and smile. I am watching from the shadows. Make me proud. Become unstoppable.